Hello, adventurers. My name is Matt Kroeger, your Mold RPG Game Master, and this is the One Shot to Survive podcast. Every episode, I'll be joined by guests who will play characters straight out of our world today and will be teleported to alternate realities and must figure out how to get back home. But, most importantly, will they survive to tell their stories? This week's guests are Emily Holland, Danny Kerr, and Colin Orr. All right, let's roll. Welcome to the One Shot to Survive podcast. I am Matt Kroeger, your game master. We've got an awesome show this week. Emily is one of our returning players. Colin, again, returning. And then a new player, Danny, joining us. Let's go ahead and just jump right in. Emily, why don't you kick us off and share which character you will be playing today?
Hello, so I am Emily. I'm going to be reprising Honey. We just had so much fun with her last time, and she's early 40s, retired K-pop star. So really good at singing, dancing. Also has some really cool knife skills.
I forgot about the knife skills.
I know we didn't get to use
really
them
get to
last
it.
time. Yeah. And however, she's just pretty trusting. She's just too trusting, and that can get her kind of into trouble.
Well, welcome back, Honey. Danny, which character are you going to be playing?
My character is a culinary prodigy turned conman because he can't actually cook. That's the premise.
Whoa.
Yeah, he peaked way too early. Yeah, and had to learn how to cook because his parents weren't around, and they were easily impressed. So he kind of took that and ran with it, and then went on to study under some world-renowned chefs. And basically, the way he managed that was through a bunch of like "catch me if you can" style scheming to sort of weasel his way into these positions. It's not because he's like super smart. My mental is not going to be super high or anything. He just kind of knows like what to say to get the things that he wants.
Okay.
He's not very well read, although he'd tell you his Bibles are Kitchen Confidential, Mastering the Art of French Cooking, the French Laundry, anything French really. Although he studied primarily in Italy. And was thrown out by his teachers there because he couldn't get noodles right. So he's basically not living up to any of the expectations that were set for him. And wound up getting involved with some bad people.
Shady characters.
Okay. Yeah, shady characters. And so now he's like really in debt, and he fled back to America, where he lives in a food truck to lay low. Yeah.
All right. I've got 100 questions. First off, what is the character's name?
Stack, as in stack of pancakes.
Nice.
What's the food truck's name? What the food truck, which will be a character. No, what's the name of the food truck?
The food truck is a front. He doesn't really even have gas money to fuel it, so it's kind of just what he uses to hide out in from all these.
Does he even try to moonlight it as a restaurant? Do people come up thinking that like, oh, are you open?
Yeah, it's actually like it's a pancake truck.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it's called Stacks.
Oh, Stacks. Okay. Obviously, Matt.
Oh, that sounds good. That
Stacks
sounds
on stacks
good.
on stacks. That's
Stacks
okay.
on stacks.
This it's writing itself at this point. Okay,
It
all
is.
right. Danny, what are your 3 skills that you wrote down?
Yeah, the first is deception. And then the second is insensitivity to pain, which is
Oh.
tied to his shadow because he fears fire from a traumatic childhood incident in which he fell into one. And so he has a lot of like scarring on his skin that allows him to be insensitive to pain. So that's his second skill.
What's your third skill?
And then the third skill is good at stealth camping because he lives in a van or a food truck.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. Well, we will get into it. And Danny, I don't think you've looked at the chat yet. So don't until we get to that point, because I can't believe you said what you just said. All right. Colin, I have a guess of which character you'll be playing this week, but maybe I'll be surprised. Who are you bringing to the table?
Hey, I'm bringing to the table myself. Everybody knows him. Everybody loves him. So the one thing that I was like thinking really hard about this week was, okay, what was one of Colin's fears when he was young? All right. So the shadow that I chose this week is masculophobia. Masculophobia. Which is
Masculophobia?
Masculophobia.
Okay.
Which is the fear of people in masks and costumes.
Oh.
So I used to be really scared of the Easter Bunny and
So
Santa
furry.
Claus.
Basically furries.
And so there's a famous picture in the family of my grandpa dressed as a clown.
Oh.
And I am trying desperately to get out of my grandma's grasp because she's posing for a picture and everybody looks all happy and nice. And I am just screaming and just trying to get away. So it's just
So you're afraid of, so specifically it's like larger makeup cost, like anything to that degree, like that kind of vibe, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody in a costume trying to hide who they really are. Who are you really?
Okay.
Sorry, my cat just flopped down on my keyboard and is now going after the 20. So yes, sorry.
Emily, what's your cat's name?
Oh, this is Hulkster.
Nice.
Hulkster.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm assuming Colin coming in with his beekeeper skills and former Blockbuster employee.
I've been trying to change it up a little bit here.
Okay.
So
Collins is a multi-disciplinary, like he contains multitudes.
Up
Emily,
my sleeves.
yeah.
So I this week's
skill sleeping.
This week. So I put photography down. That's nice. One I kind of want to keep. And my second skill is amateur woodworking.
Hey,
I just wanna,
yeah.
You know,
I was waiting for when you would bring that in, Colin.
Nice.
That probably comes with like a weapon. You know, like I feel like that would be like a built-in weapon
give me
in a way.
Whittling knife, okay?
Yeah.
You know? And number 3, pizza making. I got some skills in it. I just gotta say, I got some skills in pizza making.
Oh, all right. So
I don't know if I can contend with a Michelin possible star truck, but
well, I think that's a great setup. Is you all are. So before we get started, I do want to ask Danny so Stacks is in his food truck is a pancakes food truck after cooking, like failing out in Italy most recently. Is he cooking anywhere, or he's just hiding out, just conning his way through life?
Yeah, basically that's one of his skills is deception and impersonation. So this might interfere with Colin because of the mask thing.
Oh no!
We might
Do you
not
put
get
on a
along.
mask?
No one's ever
Right?
seen his real face. He's like Banksy.
But Colin would definitely go to Stacks. Oh
Yeah,
man, that sounds delicious.
what if Honey and Colin, what if that's where we all end up in the same place, is Honey and Colin try to go to the food truck not knowing that it's not like a real food truck?
Yeah, I think this, just because we have a continuity thing from the first episode. So if you haven't listened to our pilot One Shot to Survive, Honey and Colin, as well as a character named Bronco, were part of a Video Vortex warped blockbuster scenario, and they came back from the black mold warping them away in one piece, but it was a whole ordeal. But I agree. I think this would be a good, like, okay, so Honey and Colin, you are catching up after that entire experience.
I'm trying to apologize. I want to buy her some Stacks because I got some throw up on her.
Right.
On her shoes, and so I'm a really big fan. I just want to apologize, and there's this food truck over here by the airport that serves some pancakes, and I gotta say they're flipping. All right,
Nice. I love a good pancake.
Colin, you get whatever your luck is right now, add one to it for that.
yes.
So do you guys go and knock on the window or whatever, try and like see if it's I imagine, Danny, that Stack is like, what is Stack doing right now if he's in the food truck? What would the setup be if he's actually inside?
Stack's sleeping. Yeah.
Mm.
Stack is groggy-eyed. He hears the knocking on the door, and he startles awake, and he's just trying to gather himself. He's wearing, his underwear. He kind of like peers out the window, kind of like rubs the window because it's all foggy, looks out and sees these people peering into his home.
Hey, I hear you got good pancakes. Hey.
So you've never been here before, Colin? I thought you were familiar with this place.
I mean, it has some good stars on
the side of the truck.
on the side of the truck, it says it has 4 stars.
Hey, fair enough. Fair enough, I guess.
I shout through the door. I go, I'm retired. Go away.
That was rude.
I just want some Stacks. Just a few pancakes. It's a apology pancake.
I exit the door and try to put on my clothes and look presentable for these random strangers who are confronting my house, and basically just agree to boot up the kitchen for them this one time, but they have to do something in return for me, which is basically get me out of this ditch that my truck has been lodged in for the last 2 weeks.
This is the best pancake food truck. It's got 4 stars written on it. It's in a ditch. Couldn't it be better?
Honey, I got this. Okay, I'll try to help this guy out, and we'll get those Stacks for you.
Great. I'm gonna go make a phone call. This is crazy.
Yeah. So, Colin, it seems like you're on board with helping with the ditch
it just
removal.
like I would feel so bad for throwing up on an airplane that I would do anything to apologize.
I came and met up with Colin because we went through an ordeal together, but the more that goes on, like minute by minute, I'm kind of just like, what is going on here? This all seems a little sus already.
Well, since I have just brought my backpack, I'm hoping that he has a jack or something in his home, and I would be like, "Hey, home cooking. That's what everybody wants."
Just go inside.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm picturing. Like, we're just going to go inside this food truck and just chill while he makes his pancakes.
Yeah, so the pancakes first, I guess, is what's happening.
Yeah, I'm like quickly trying to clean the place because it hasn't been cleaned in forever, and nothing's turned on. None of the grills are functioning properly. Everything's covered in grease. So I'm trying to just collect myself here, but I'm like pulling down the flour. I'm getting all the ingredients out for him because I know that this is my chance to get out of the ditch. Finally.
Nice.
All right, so here's what I'm going to have you do. I'm going to have you roll once, but I'm going to roll as the character of the food truck itself. I am Stax, the food truck. I'm going to roll on my side. I'm going to say I have to meet or beat a 15 in order for everything to work the way that it should. I rolled a 4. So your food truck is not going to cooperate, at least not immediately. Maybe in a minute it'll fire up or whatever, but you go to like light all the gas or whatever, turn on the stove, and it just click. It's not working. It's not working. So you're gonna need to improvise or figure out a way out of this.
I tell him that I don't have all the ingredients that I need to make the food. I'm kind of like lying right now to sort of bide my time here. And I turn on the engine of the car and I just start driving.
Are we in the back?
You guys are inside. I'm gonna say you've officially started the car and are in the driver's seat. I need you to roll against your mental. This is not a stress test, nothing like. So just roll one time and tell me if you beat your mental score to see if you deceive them convincingly.
All right, 19.
Colin and Honey, I need you also this would be a contested. I want you to see if you beat that score. You have to beat a 19.
9.
18, but you know what? I'll fail this. I want to fail this.
Okay. All right. So you believe him implicitly. I guess you can have an opportunity to try and get off. Like, I think that's fair. If like you would be rational enough to get out of a moving food truck when a guy that supposedly sells pancakes doesn't have the ingredients to make pancakes, even if you believe that he doesn't have the ingredients. So I'll let you have a chance to jump out of the food truck if you want, but I'll let you tell me.
Honey, you were trying to get to a convention, right? So this is just curbside. We're just trying to get to there.
Could this be a stop on the way? Could you drop us off?
Yeah, I mean, I'm supposed to be signing autographs at 2:00. So but I trust that you're a chef, and I, really want some pancakes. So as long as you can get us to the convention center, Colin, I'm assuming you're coming and want to, see all the other.
I'm a big fan of fast food, so let's do this.
Perfect.
And with that, I did not plan on this, but we're gonna see what happens. The black mold starts to seep in around the walls of the interior of the food truck, the Stax food truck, but you also see that it's enveloping the food truck itself in its entirety. And all three of you, plus the truck, are going to be warped into another dimension in another reality.
Oh no, not again!
God damn it.
And with that, let's roll for our one shot. As always, we are going to roll a d4 to determine which of 4 one-shot options we are going to play. So let's go ahead and list off the titles, and then we'll pick. So, Emily, what is our first option?
Everyone's a banana.
Danny, what's our second?
Murder in the Darklands.
Colin, what's our third?
Dragon's First Taco.
And our fourth option, which I can't believe you said this earlier, Danny. Our fourth option is called Catch Me If You Can. I can't believe it. Last time we had a retired detective and we didn't get Murder in the Darklands, so I wouldn't count on it, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's meant to be. Colin, as always, I'm going to have you roll our D4 to decide.
Okay, here we go. All right. The dice gods have spoken, and we are doing number 4.
No.
Okay.
No way.
That's wild.
Catch Me If You Can.
Okay.
I thought I was really derailing us with this whole food truck thing, but maybe it'll all work out.
No, I think it's meant to be.
All right, here's the introduction for Catch Me If You Can. Don't let this normal camping trip fool you. The hunt is on. Soon the party's reality will be turned upside down when a mysterious figure appears with the goal of capturing the players in futuristic balls he keeps clipped to his belt. This is a fight not only for your freedom, but also your survival, as the mystery man has brought reinforcements along too. Can the party escape before being caught? Or will they have to fight for their lives over and over again like a caged animal? All right, when we come back, we will hear what mold you all have chosen and get this story started.
If it isn't accurate to Pokemon, I'm gonna get on you so bad, buddy.
You're about to hate me. Just like the My Little Pony collective is about to send us a lot of bad hate mail.
Oh my gosh.
We're just making enemies left and right on this show.
Awesome. But great.
I will say
great.
this one is probably the most dangerous to you all. So this will be fun. This will be fun.
Oh man, I'm like Ash, Danny is like Brock, and Emily is like Misty.
Yes.
This rocks, okay?
This is
rocks.
so
fun. Just like actually our first episode, the molds for this one are fairly straightforward. Let's go ahead and share for each of your characters which of the mold archetypes you chose. Emily, I'll start with you again.
So like the last time, Honey is the enchanter. That means she can be just charming and persuasive, and has as a power, quote, charisma.
And Danny, which of the mold options did you choose?
Stack is a survivor. That's what he's been doing most of his life, so it felt apt. His power is elusive.
And Colin, which one did you choose this time?
I chose the Conjurer this time, where it's imagination, and I get to share my luck. So that's kind of fun.
We get to work together as a team.
Yeah. I'm still trying to make up from the first time when I puked everywhere.
Puked on everyone multiple times.
All right. So you guys, again, were warped away in this van, in this food truck. The Stacks food truck, the walls around you are covered in sparkly black mold that you can't see out of. It's all over your bodies, and then it starts to recede. Suddenly the windows start to clear up, and you can see outside for a change, and a big kind of thud as the food truck lands in this clearing. You find yourself in the middle of a forest. For whatever reason, the truck is here, but there's a small campsite set up that there are 3 tents, presumably for each of you. As you look inside, there's sleeping bags and other materials as if you were out on a hiking trip together. It's like midday, basically, and just a perfectly average kind of woods forest scape that you find yourselves in. And yeah, we'll pick it up from exactly there. No stress test. No stress test even.
Oh.
How about that?
This is kind of exciting. I always wanted a glamp. So we got this food truck here.
I know. I love it. I love that I have a tent, but it is very convenient to have this food truck. I mean, I know that Stat couldn't get her fired up for cooking, but maybe here she'll work and help us be able to eat without having to cook over a fire. Not really something I have a desire to do.
I assume you all just get out of the truck. Do you want to look around? Right now, there's nothing out of the ordinary going on. But I will give you a moment to sort of get your bearings.
I feel like I would look at the truck and be like, "Hey, sorry, Stack, you're more in a ditch than I was expecting."
I'm still pretty on edge. I'm not quite sure what's going on, and I'm not convinced that I'm in a safe environment. And
so he's stressed without the stress test, even.
Yeah, you're stressed. Yeah. What I will say is inside. Let me confirm this. Are you all outside of the truck? Yes or no? Or who has chosen to get outside of the food truck?
Honey is outside.
Yeah, I would be outside.
No one's convinced me to leave yet. I'm still kind of safe inside my house.
Okay. Everybody roll a mental test. Danny for Stack, roll with disadvantage.
Ooh, 18 for my 14. So
I rolled a 9, but I'm going to use luck on this one.
Okay.
I rolled an 8 and a 4, so I'll take the 4.
Okay. All right. So, because Honey and Colin, you succeeded, you can hear like rustling in the bushes a distance away. And you can see like weirdly these pointy yellow fox ears sticking up and this like fuzzy yellow humanoid creature looking at you from like kind of trying to hide in the bushes, slowly kind of walking towards your direction. And he goes, I'll pause there. You see this guy walking towards you in the bushes. What would you like to do? You have seen him before he wanted you to see him.
Pika?
I'd be like, hey, you need some help? Do you need some help or something?
Little guy, you okay?
Little guy, you good?
And he goes, "Ball buddies, go!" And he throws these 3 like orb, I don't want to get in trouble. They're black and yellow balls, and they land in front of you in the camp space, and they open up and go, and 3 people pop out. And they're just 3 other regular people. And you hear the yellow, you now look back over and he's standing all the way up out of the bushes. And it just looks like a furry yellow man with pointy ears and big whiskers and a lightning bolt tail sticking out, and he's got like a belt around his waist with like little notches and slots for where these ball buddy balls go. And he goes, "Go Roscoe, go Barb, go Hulkster, get him!" And these 3 people, just regular looking people, one of them looks like this ex-military wearing fatigues guy. Another just looks like a soccer mom who is just, coming from the soccer fields. And the last guy looks like he was also in the military, but maybe a bit more unhinged. And they just start walking towards you, and they look around the campsite immediately, and they find there's the hatchet that was just sitting there. Oh, there's a fire here. I'm gonna like light this stick on fire, and they're just walking towards you, and they're like banging their weapons against their hand, just being like, sorry, we just got to do this, and they're gonna start attacking to you. Now's the time for the stress test. So everybody roll a mental test and let me know what happens.
Hmm.
I got a 16.
Okay,
I
so
got
you
an-
succeed.
I got an 11, but I think I'm going to use luck to get to 14.
Okay. What about Stack? How's Stack doing?
Yeah, an 11 as well. And maybe I can use luck as well to have two of us in a good spot.
Okay. I'm gonna say that it sounds like all three of you passed then.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So all three of you are in a state of confidence, weirdly, while these three ball buddies come after you. I think what we're going to do is start with initiative. So I'm going to the way that initiative works in the system I've come up with is I basically will roll it on my side of who goes first. It's entirely random each round. And then you'll have two actions. In this case, you're just behaving like you're just living in the world. You don't have any other superpowers or anything like that. So you'll just be deciding to attack or try and attempt to do something in order to stop them. But I'll go ahead and I've written everybody's name down. All right, so the first person to go is the more unhinged guy, and he is the one that was holding the axe. Actually, before we get started, I'm actually going to rewind a minute. Colin, I'm going to say that you automatically fail your stress test because there is a yellow furry monster man.
Right. I was kind of wondering about that.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that.
So
when he came out of the bushes, I freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
So you're stressed. You can take your luck back, but you're stressed. It's an automatic fail. So this unhinged guy with the axe is going to go over to the food truck, and he's going to immediately try and pop the tire. And I'm going to roll. He failed once, succeeded the second time. So he pops one of the tires. You're not getting away that easy. Second up is this guy with the other military guy actually is going second. He's huge. And you can see on his army fatigues, there's a name, like a little name tag on it, and it says Hulkster on it. And Hulkster is he's the one holding the fire, and he's going to just try to chuck it into the food truck. He succeeded the first time.
Stack, you should probably get out of there.
I'm freaking out right now.
Food truck is on fire. Stack, I'm going to need you to make a sort of like in D&D, I guess this would be like a constitution saving throw, but you are confident. So go ahead and give me a mental roll with it. Normally it would be with advantage, but do it just regular because you're afraid of fire. So just roll once.
15, which is enough.
Okay, so you succeed.
Sweet.
Okay, so you're not like paralyzed by fear. Okay, 2 is Honey. Honey, you are up next. What would you like to do?
Which one's like closest to me?
They're all like right in front of you.
Okay.
You're all like right in the same little camp circle. I guess at this point, Hulkster and the soccer mom.
Okay. Because I mean, I've at any given time have like knives on me. So I'm going to attempt to, do some cool like choreography that gets me like kind of close to Barb, and pull a knife out of my boot and try to just like go for her.
All right, you're gonna cut her. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut a bitch.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and try and stab Barb. Give me in any sort of attack like this. The reason that there isn't a like contested situation is because they didn't attack you specifically, Stack. So in this case, though, you'll be trying to stab Barb, and I will be rolling to see if she dodges. So we'll see who succeeds.
Oh yeah, I got a 16 and a 15.
Okay, yeah, you stab Barb.
Nice.
Oh, why? Oh, I hadn't even done anything yet. Oh, you have another action if you want.
Another action?
Yeah.
I feel like I stabbed Barb in the leg. I don't know why it's the leg, but it's the leg.
That's my good leg.
So I kind of want to get that knife back, though. Can that be an action?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll with advantage to rip it out. It won't be contested or anything.
Okay. Oh, just a 12 and a 2, so no.
You're just gonna leave it in my leg? I guess that's good, because if it popped out, I'd be bleeding everywhere. But ouch, though. Next up is you, Colin.
After seeing this creature and then seeing Honey stab somebody, I feel like...
Come on, guys, you could do it. You could get him.
I think this yellow creature is freaking me out so much that I would be trying to get back in the truck, maybe.
It's on fire.
On fire truck?
Oh, no. So I would be... I feel like then seeing it's on fire, it would be an accident, but it would be more of me like tripping into and tackling the one that set the truck on fire.
Okay, so you're going after Hulkster. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And this is just tackling.
You go ahead and roll with disadvantage because of your stress, and I will roll for the Hulkster to dodge you.
Well, good job, Hulkster. I got a 5.
Tell me how you failed to tackle this guy so that we can set the scene for whatever you're going to do next.
I would turn and run and see that the truck is on fire and trip and fall onto Hulkster. And I probably wouldn't even budge him.
You just kind of like barely whiff by his side. He just looks down over at you, is like, just make this easy and get in the balls. This is taking forever. But you have another action.
I get in the balls. From that creature over there has to get me in a ball?
It's just easier, okay? We all end up in the balls. And we never leave the balls.
I think I would open myself up to being in a ball.
So, do you say that out loud?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So the Hulkster looks back at the yellow guy.
I sacrificed myself to be in a buddy ball.
Gosh, I guess he's in. I guess he's in. He goes,
Colin.
"Go, buddy ball!" And he throws it at you, and you're like welcoming it, Shawshank Redemption relief style. And it like the ball flies at you from the clip in his belt, and like bloop, hits you on the head, and this like weird laser covers your whole body and shrinks you, and you like particleize back into the ball, and it just bounces on the ground. It shakes 3 times. Do you have any regrets right now? Do you want to get out of the ball?
Ooh.
Because as you know, there's always that like it
You know
it could
what?
shake,
You know,
it
yeah.
shakes, and then it's
Can I-
going to
can I-
pop out
Can I leave it up to the dice? Let's leave it up to the dice. Like
to decide if you want to. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say if it's
Just
if it's
just a
above a
D20.
10.
Okay, it's an 8. So I'm in. I'm in, baby.
All right. We're just staying in. Let's stay in. All right. So Colin is now stuck in a buddy ball. Your truck's on fire, and Barb has a knife in her leg.
Can I can't try and pick up the ball, right, Colin? Since it's not my turn.
You could. No, it's not your turn, but you could if
Okay.
when it is.
Okay.
But it is now your turn, Stack. What would you like to do? You have 2 actions. You'll have to use at least one of them to like get out of the truck, and then you can do one other thing. But I'll need you to make an effort to get out if that is one of the things you want to do first.
Okay. And how many are left? How many adversaries are left?
All 3 of them are still standing out there.
We're still all standing out there. Okay. All right. So I'm gathering my thing.
I'm gonna hold on. Shit. What were they called in the game? What was something that you could use to heal in
A potion?
Pokemon? Just
Yeah,
a
a
potion. It was
potion.
just called a potion. Go.
Yeah.
Mega potion. Here you go, Barb. And he just chucks a bottle at her, and it like splashes, like cracks on her head, and this juice falls all over her, and she's like, "Ow!" And then it all of a sudden the like knife comes out of her leg and just like plops on the ground, and her leg is now healed. And he goes, "Get back in there!" And now it's still your turn, Stack.
All right, yeah, I'm trying to gather like my fake passports and all my things that I'm, like worried are gonna get lost in the commotion. So and I'm like throwing teaspoons out the back door at people because I'm trying to keep them off my tail as I head to the front of the truck to try to like get the motor started, see if it'll drive away this time.
You're trying to get out of the truck and then see if you can get it started again.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the truck going.
The on fire truck.
Yeah. I'm happier to drive away in the truck than I am to leave it.
Well, I mean, you were able to drive. I guess let's rewind a bit. You were able to drive it, but the truck is on fire and they slashed one of the tires.
Oh.
So that was what the first guy did. So,
Okay.
Like you could try to drive away right now, but you'll be likely at disadvantage trying to drive through, maybe significant disadvantage trying to drive through the woods in the state of the Stacks truck.
Okay. Could I run in the opposite direction?
Yeah, you could run away for sure.
I'm running.
Okay, so give me a disadvantage because you're still stressed roll to get out of the truck that you don't like beef it, like scrambling to get out of here, given the stress of the situation and the fact that your truck is on fire.
I got a 2.
All right. So you notice your shoes are untied. You didn't put them on entirely when you were throwing your clothes on before when they showed up at the food truck, and you just beef it at the front. Yeah, would you like to try again or do something different?
I'm gonna stumble out of the truck and I've got this like bucket of teaspoons because there's just an excess amount of teaspoons in my truck, and I'm just trying to hurl them at all these people who are trying to attack me.
Give me so again, the way that stress works when you fail, you keep moving you don't get more disadvantage, but you're moving down the line. So you're still disadvantaged. So give me a mental or a physical roll with disadvantage and see if you pass that.
I got a 17 and a 20, so.
Oh, okay. Well, unfortunately, you can't take the nat 20, but you do successfully get out of the truck. And I will say you also can chuck these teaspoons. The teaspoons, even if you hit them perfectly, are just like boinging off of them, and they just are like, oh, this again. And now it is Barb's turn. Barb, now healed, goes, okay, so we're all just gonna get into the balls. Are you gonna just get into the balls like your friend? She's talking to the two of you now.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. What about you, Han? And he points to you, Stack.
Oh, there's no way you're getting me in one of those things.
Yeah.
I guess we're doing it the hard way. And she takes out her gun from her purse. And
Barb.
She rolled a 19. And
Great.
Go ahead and give me a... You're at this range, there is no dodging. Although I guess that is part of the mechanic. So go ahead and with disadvantage, Stack, give me a roll. You can use your power though, because I remember that was one of yours.
I got a 17, so.
And what? With disadvantage, you got 17?
I rolled a 17 and oh shoot, I forgot the other number. Let's roll again. Okay, that was an 8 and a 4, so.
Okay. All right, so you got shot and are bleeding out on the ground. So now her other turn. Are you sure you don't want to reconsider? She swings the gun over to you.
I kind of look at Colin's buddy ball and, Stack like shot on the ground. And I'm like, I mean, fine. I'll go in the ball.
It's not as bad as you may think. And so, go buddy ball, and he chucks two more at you guys, and it plunks onto you, Honey, and it sucks you up into the ball and shakes on the ground. The other one, and you're like bleeding out corpse, Stack, as you're on the ground next to all this camping stuff, and teaspoons are riddled on the ground around you. The ball just like plops onto your head and then sucks you up too. And that is the last thing you guys remember. The thing that you feel as you like kind of go into this black void, which is this ball, you start to feel like this gooey gel ooze start to like blob around you. So like almost like you're held in by like a Jello mold or something, like you're in stasis in this thing. You can't really move, but it also feels like warm and not all that, like it's not uncomfortable or scary or anything, but you're just like in this stasis zone. You feel like this like zippy sound from the ball as it clamps together, like a jolt, kind of like, and these two like nodes are put into your skulls, like right here, and they like inject into your head, and you can feel it like kind of go in a little bit, and then you feel like this vibrating sensation like kind of ripple across your entire body and kind of like blink, and then all of a sudden it lights up again, and you can see through the like semi-transparency of this ooze, like almost like you're in a VR space or in like a Teams meeting. I guess the way, I guess sort of like this. You can almost see the like other members in like their orbs, like you're all kind of connected as the ball buddies. You can kind of communicate to each other while you're in here because you're part of the team and aligned together. And so you all wake up and you can see the other three in their balls, and then you're all just waiting here as you've now been captured.
Colin, you've been in one of these the longest. What have you been up to in here? Are you just like, yeah, what's going on?
It's great to hear you guys. I was I felt lost. I feel good.
I was pretty surprised that you said yes so quickly. It seems like you've got a lot going on. If this was like the better option for the life choice for you.
I just, I looked at my options and I freaked out. I'll admit it. I freaked out, guys. I'm sorry.
So let me just introduce ourselves. Understand that this is probably pretty scary. A weird alien monster came by, and in a second, we're going to be going to a place that is even more ridiculous than here. But my name's Hulkster. This is Barb, and that's Roscoe. That's my husband, Roscoe. We were all captured just like you by these. And he starts to like shudder and get the shakes. And Barb goes, "Oh, it's okay, dear. Don't worry. He has a little trouble, especially when we're in the balls. We feel trapped. But why don't you guys tell us a little bit about yourselves, just so that we can get to know each other? We'll be fighting along with each other going forward, so we might as well get to know you."
Quick question. Do these balls have healing powers? Because Stack is bleeding out. Like, is he going to be okay?
Oh, well, we're going to just hit up the hospital, the Buddy Ball Hospital here soon.
To pay for that? I have no money.
No,
Yeah.
dear. Dash will pay for it. We're like fighting pets is the way that I would describe it. But Dash will pay for it. He's trying to be the greatest Buddy Ball master in the world.
Okay, so basically I just have to fight people because I'm obviously pretty good at it. Sorry for stabbing you.
Oh, it comes with the territory, dear. I've lost so many limbs and so many horrific injuries, but Nurse Boy heals me right up, and Dash sends us right back out there to fight whoever's next.
Will I get to evolve if I defeat a certain number of adversaries?
So the unhinged guy, Roscoe, goes, "Evolve? What are you talking about? We don't evolve in here. We're just stuck in here. We don't get to do anything we want. We never will. We just fight. That's all we're good for." So as he says that, you see like through your weird prism window thing, you can kind of start to see like a blurry version of what's happening outside of the balls too. So like you can see sort of down the line, like the six of you are there. But you can also see what is in front of you, like the POV view of what Dash, the yellow Pikachu creature guy, is doing. And he throws like this pill thing out into the ground, and it pops open into this like little spaceship, and he goes and walks into it, and then it shoots up from the ground, and you can look down and see like you're leaving this little Earth like moon that is now your trajectory is leading this spaceship is going to the trajectory is going to a much larger planet and a much busier, like bustling alien city that looks both futuristic but also has very like rural areas that you would expect, all the different terrains and map types that you could ever see yourself enjoying exploring and encountering different people to buddy ball battle. You find yourself like hurtling towards this city, and as you land, you can see on a big sign that it says Caraway City, and Dash is unboarding and walking towards one of the larger buildings, and you can kind of pick up your conversation from there.
I'm about to pass out, guys. That was a lot.
Yeah, I'm kind of just trying to catch my bearings, but have you guys ever just tried to like escape?
There is no escaping, man. There's no escaping. They got these nodes in our heads, and it traps us here. And the only way to get these off is if no one's ever figured it out. You think you're the first people that have been in these balls with us? No, we've tried so many ways to try and get these things out of our head, and it just never happens. It never happens.
Well, what happened to the other people that were in these balls with you?
They weren't good enough, and so they got put in the system, and we never saw them again.
Put in the system.
The buddy decks. That's what it's called. He stores them once they're caught. Dash likes to keep them around. They don't get to be free. They just have to go into the storage unit at the admin building. But That's why you got to be a good fighter. That's why we're here, because we're the best fighters he's found so far. And then he's got to prepare for the tournament that's coming up.
Tournament, you say?
Honey's on board. Honey is gonna.
I kind of am. Since retirement, it's been really boring, and I could really use some excitement. And if that excitement is killing other, am I actually killing them, or are we just fighting? Because I can do either. But yeah, sounds like just the adrenaline rush I need
in retirement. You guys go to this. He walks into the Dash walks into the hospital where you would expect, just like in the game, and hands over the six of you into this. I think I said his name was Nurse Boy. Nurse Boy takes him and goes, "Yes, we'll have these fitted as a fiddle in no time." And he takes you and puts you into this little machine, and you feel the like warm vibration like kind of coat over you again. Stack, you're now not just like barely hanging on, but you're fully healed. You're back to your normal self. You're fully conscious again. And this is more or less you guys getting reset back to full stats before you head out again. He hands you back to Dash, who then looks over and sees this fuchsia, half kind of lion, half man, kind of walk in with like sunglasses and a popped collar, and starts talking to Dash and goes, "Dash, you think you can beat me? We got matched up in the tournament, and you're just going. There's no way. I saw who you just trapped out there. I saw in the machine. You've got a K-pop star, a chef who can't even cook pancakes, and then some guy named Colin. You guys have no chance against me and my guys." And
Let me at him.
Shut up, Harry. We'll see. We'll see it. We'll see it on the field. And then walks away and goes, and he like pops his collar, and Harry Choke walks away. So Hulkster goes to you guys. So what we've gleaned from this, because this is a tournament. We've never done the tournament before, other than knowing that it happens. But apparently, it's a battle royale against different opponents, and the winner, as the Buddy Ball Master, gets to be celebrated at the banquet at Professor Choke's secret mansion, which is where Buddy Balls was founded and originated. And he's the one that helps, kick off people's adventures and has developed the technology for the Buddy Balls entirely. But the tournament is his design to showcase the best Buddy Ball Masters in the world. And it's a bloodbath is all that we know.
I'm just screaming. This is nuts. I gotta deal with these costume freaks, and then like at the same time, they want to put me, Colin, out there to fight. I'm freaking out.
I mean, Colin, you have your camera, probably a pizza cutter, and a whittling tool. I feel like you could, have a chance to get pretty creative with those weapons.
I appreciate you, honey. I appreciate you.
Jack, did you grab anything out of the truck?
I think I might still have some teaspoons left.
A couple that are still in your pocket?
A couple, yeah.
Okay.
I'm still a little bit on edge. I'm looking over.
It seems like you're a chef, right? You worked at the food truck. Don't you? You probably have some great skills that you can show off for us.
Yeah, that was actually that was previous to my current employment, which is not cooking at all. I'm actually retired.
Oh, so what are you doing now?
I'm figuring out my next moves. I'm trying to get some businesses up off the ground.
this guy's trying to sell us stuff. He's trying to sell us something. Don't buy it. Don't buy it, guys. Don't buy it, honey. Oh, I won't. Don't worry, dear. And the two, Hulkster and Roscoe, look at each other longingly, and they wish they were holding hands in this orb world. Okay, so you guys see Dash walk into the stadium. It's just all... Colin, I'm going to need you to give me another stress test right now, because you're just seeing monsters everywhere. If you haven't picked up on it, it's essentially like if you inverted the human. Yeah. So it's just like weird Pokemon adjacent creatures are now the masters, and they're walking around this tournament facility waiting to go in. So give me a stress test.
I can't believe I picked this shadow for this week. This is great. You ready for this? That's a nat 1. Every single episode, I have rolled a 1. This ain't good for me, guys.
No, it's not. Where are you on the stress table, by the way?
I am on a 2. So I'm on
You're not
2
at the
right
end
now.
yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Move yourself 1 extra. So now you're 1 away. I'm also going to have you roll. No, I'm not. I'm just going to roll this D6. You lose 6 health from the stress.
Okay.
This is now after you were healed. So you do lose this health. And you are still very much freaked out.
I'm just a soft boy. I'm a soft boy, everybody.
So he's just sitting in the ball, like rocking back and forth.
Yeah. Somehow he's found his way into the fetal position while everybody else is just standing normally.
This is the new normal.
So you can hear over the intercom loudspeaker, the final showdown is about to begin. All Ball Buddy Masters, make your way to the tournament field. And you see Dash kind of walk down this hallway where he's heading into the bright lights of the stadium, and he's getting all pumped up. And he's a little bit nervous. You can hear him kind of talking to himself, and you start to realize he is just a kid, really, compared to everybody else. These grown men and women monsters walking around, but you can sense that he's very nervous, and this is the biggest moment of his life. And as excited as he is, he's still like kind of whispering to himself, I hope I do you proud, Mom. I hope I do you proud. And then he walks out onto the field. You can see it's just big Coliseum, fans in the stands everywhere. There's futuristic cameras flying around to catch people in close-ups, and there's big TV screens everywhere showing the footage that they're capturing and presumably going out broadcasting it to anybody watching. And there's a special spot at the top where Professor Choke is sitting and watching the event in his lab coat, and just observing the match that's about to happen. And you see across the way 3 other Ball Buddy Masters are walking out onto the field, one of which is Harry Choke, the bro grandson of the professor who you met earlier, that has this sort of unspecific rivalry with Dash, and a big countdown clock goes 3, 2, 1, and he throws all 6 of you guys as balls out onto the field, and the others do the same. And now there are 24 fighters on the field, essentially, with a last man standing scenario in place here. What you will feel, though, is having been revitalized with the nodes in your head and the goo and everything else, the electric jolt is that what I will do is the way this will work for your actions is you can use the weapons you think you have on your person. You mentioned the knife or the pizza cutter, if you want to say that. But you also, I'm going to let you sort of improvise based off of your 3 skills and your shadow. So if you
I already have
remember,
a name. I already have a name for one of my moves. I'm so excited.
So you can make up your 4 moves, but they have to be based off of your skills and then your shadow. If you use your shadow as I want to do this as my action attack to try and beat somebody down, it will probably be extra beneficial in that it will do like double the damage that it normally would, but it will also come at a cost to you that I'll figure out. But just like in the game, you have each character has 4 actions, and I'll let you use them as you see fit. We'll roll them in like groups. I'll just say that you as a group of 6 can go first. I'll even let you sort of invent who you're going after. Within like it's just a bunch of regular people in this coliseum running around. Everybody sort of has like you could recognize who's with who because of like some color coding that's happened. But I'll let you maybe make a game plan before you kind of rush out there. So you have a beat here as a team of 6 to decide how you want to go about it, because Dash is just letting you go. He has no control over the situation. All right, huddle up, guys.
I'm naming the rest of my moves. I feel like this is a very important part of the fight. So,
all right, guys, I don't know how good I'm gonna be, and I am just looking around. One of my moves is faint. I feel like I might faint.
So FAINT, not FEINT.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stick is another one of my moves. I got a stick, and I feel like focus might be one of my moves where it's a camera. I was trying to think of like focusing on a camera, but I can't look at any of these people in the stands.
Yeah, you're basically surrounded in a tornado of like your deepest fear.
Hulkster, catch me! I'm gonna faint.
Give me a D20. He rolled. He succeeded. So unless you like completely, if you roll a 1.
No, I got a 4. I got a 4.
Okay. All right. Well, he'll catch you. Get yourself together. I think we go after one group. We just go through one at a time and see what we come up with, because I imagine we're gonna like end up with this a showdown of us versus one other team, and we'll see who comes out on top.
I was made for this, you guys.
And Barb goes, lock and load. Walks off. Do any of you want to go first to try and like attack this other team?
Oh, me.
Okay. All right, honey. You get to take 2 actions. Let's say you're going up against. Hold on. Let me get a like random persona generator. A man that looks like he is royalty, like a king, is standing in front of you. Let's call him the Burger King. He looks like the Burger King. He's standing in front of you, not wearing a mask or costume. He just looks exactly like if the Burger King mascot was real. And what would you like to do?
I feel like in this situation, I have 4 moves, and I'm going to use my charisma and flirtation. Honey is canonically horny, so she's going to do her move called the hips don't lie and do some like little hip shakes, and then it's almost like she like gets them like winds them up and then like does a huge just like butt bump on this dude that should hopefully like shoot him like far back.
Okay. So give me 2 Give me the physical rolls, but do it with advantage.
11 and 14, but I really kind of want to use a luck to like make this work.
So they rolled a 12, so you win regardless with the 14.
Oh, okay.
So you bump him back, and he's taking critical damage, and goes boop, 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 boop. And you could see the king's crown flies off, and he looks really disheveled, but he's also like kind of into it. And he's like, "Wouldst thou like to go out sometime?" And you have another action.
Hit me up after this battle if you make it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking for my next victim. So who is the next person that's near me?
Okay, you run into Taylor Swift.
Oh, that's unfortunate, but
Yeah.
you know, it's a
Too
tournament's
bad.
a tournament, you know. So I
Your
am
greatest
going.
enemy.
I mean, we were. I mean, she's a little young, but you know, we weren't famous at the same time. She probably knows who I am, though. So for her, I'm gonna do and this is a bit of a callback. I'm gonna do a move called the ice knife pirouette, and so basically I just like go towards her and I like do a bunch of like spins, and in the midst of one of my spins, the knife just spins out towards Taylor, aimed towards her heart.
Go ahead and give me that roll with advantage.
Oh. A 2 and a 20.
Oh, okay. They rolled a 17. I'm not kidding. So your 20, not only like with freezing sharpness slices through Taylor, and she like collapses on the ground and gets returned to her buddy ball, but the ice shards kind of like spray. Isn't this what happens with ice knife? Isn't that what actually happens? It like
I'm not sure
like
really how the
spreads.
knife gets frozen in this scenario, but I mean, it's fine.
It's the world. So the
Yeah.
ice knife shards spray out and damage the next person, who happens to be a urban beekeeper named Marisol.
Oh no,
so,
Colin,
with
is she one of
that-
your friends?
Yeah, Colin, you're
Oh,
up
no.
next. So Colin, you're next in line. What would you like to do?
I would like to engage with Marisol.
Marisol, the urban beekeeper. She's got the whole getup on, just like in the game. There's this. You encountered beekeeper or whatever. Now you're fighting that person.
Hey, just wondering how your hives are doing this year. It's coming down to honey season. Are you collecting already?
Shut up! Ah! She runs at you and just starts like beating ass on you. So she's going to attack you first. She did not roll well, but you need to roll with disadvantage to try and dodge her.
I got an 11. That is a failure for me.
They failed as well, but they failed worse. So you still fail the roll, unfortunately. So you have to do the luck thing, which is now 3 episodes in a row.
Yes.
So give me a D20 because you're ultra stressed. How much did you? How
Oh
much
my
luck do you
gosh!
use?
I got a nat 20.
No.
All right.
All right, Colin. I'm sorry, but this is not looking to be your night.
You gave me 1. Or I already used it. So yeah, I'm out. I'm out of luck.
You can use your second action because you used it, your first one, to sort of mumble to try and strike up a conversation with them. What would you like to try and do now?
I'm using my feint. I'm just gonna feint in front of her.
Just play dead.
This is what's happening.
You're gonna play dead. Okay.
I'm gonna play dead.
Okay, give me a mental roll. I guess you're still at disadvantage, so
Oh, sweet. I passed it with a 17.
all right. So Marisol, the beekeeper's like, I guess that did it, and
I'm like a
she
possum.
moves on. She's gonna move on. She's gonna move on to some of the other players. Meanwhile, let's slide over to Stack. Stack, what would you like to do? Standing in front of you, just to give you a sense of like who's sort of squared up with you, is this long haul truck driver. This guy in a huge flannel shirt and a trucker hat. He's like like holding a gigantic wrench and is standing like ready to jump you.
Apparently, I know karate, so I'm gonna start doing karate chops at him, and I'm gonna run it at him doing karate chops.
Okay, give me a physical roll. I can't remember where you are stress wise or confidence wise, but give me a physical roll.
I'm -1 on the stress side.
Okay,
12.
so disadvantage. Yeah. So roll twice, take the worst.
Oh, 5. So I'll get the 5.
Okay, they rolled a 10, so neither of you succeeded, but his was higher, and he just like kind of shoves you to the ground and goes, "Get out of here, short stack." That's a callback because I can infer that you cook pancakes. And then he tries to attack you with his wrench. Give me a dodge roll, but you're still with disadvantage. You can use the plus from your power, but roll twice and take the lower.
A 7 + 2, 9. So that doesn't work either.
Okay, and so he connects on your face with this wrench and does 6 damage. So you get clocked pretty good. You have another action. What would you like to do?
So in my state of disarray, I try to bargain with him and strike up a deal. I try to start talking business with him, see if he'd be interested in opening a restaurant or something. Partnering together to start up something profitable.
What kind of food are you thinking?
Just really tasty food for all these kind folks around us, all these buddy ball masters. They need to eat too.
For the masters? Give me a deception roll. So roll mental with advantage. I don't care about anything else because it's one of your skills.
18.
18. Okay. Never thought about serving the masters. That might be a pretty good business deal. They want to spend money on all kinds of stupid shit. All types of outfits, and I'm wearing this entire costume. I'm not really a truck driver. Just between you and me, I'm actually I can't believe you spotted me. I knew you were smart, but I'm a world-renowned chef. So you could not have asked a better person to strike up. Are you like a businessman? How are we going to do this? What should we do?
I knew it when I saw you. I knew it. I could see through the truck driving get up, and I could tell that you were a cook at heart, like me. I'm a cook too. Let's start up.
What the heck, Elliot? What are you doing? Get back here! And then you see this gigantic, like, slug man throw a buddy ball at the trucker guy that you were talking to and returns him because you're so worthless. Come on! And then Marisol tries to attack you from the side. She didn't roll well, so unless you roll like a 1, you're gonna dodge her. Like, give me a disadvantage dodge roll.
9 and a 7. Do I take the lower number on that one, right?
You take the worst, but they did really, really bad. So Marisol trips over her beekeeping outfit and like stumbles to the ground. It's at this point that you can see, like unbeknownst to you guys and Colin, you can like open your eye from like lying on the ground, like like peek over. You see that like Barb is like staggered to the ground, like plops down with a gigantic like axe in her head, and she looks over and goes, "It's okay. We'll see you again in the next life." And then Hulkster like stumbles over, it like limps over, and there's like bloody bodies behind them. Goes, "I think it's just me and Roscoe. I think we're the only ones left to take out this Marisol character. Ain't that right, Roscoe?" And he looks over at Roscoe, and Roscoe is like plopped down on the ground and not moving. And Hulkster has this like, "No," and runs over and has this emotional exchange. You all can choose who can have a turn, like what you want to do in this moment, but it seems like this showdown with this one group is closing to an end with Marisol being the last one standing. But what would you like to do?
Honey is still alive and well and kicking ass, and kind of back handsprings over to Hulkster, Roscoe, and Barb, kind of like covered in blood splatters, but like with this gleam in her eye. And it's just like, "Hey guys, I would love, give me a chance. I'll take that Marisol bitch down."
Hulkster looks over and goes, I can see what happened here." He looks at Roscoe and sees like his face is he turns him over to face you guys, and his face is all bloated and swollen. "It was a bee sting. He's allergic to bees." And he goes, "No." And he pushes you aside. "I'll do it." And he goes and grabs her by the head and just squeezes as hard as he can. And her head explodes and she dies inside the beekeeping costume. It's just like it's all stuck inside.
Hulkster, that was amazing.
"Killed my husband and killed my nephew's soccer coach. This will not stand." And you guys kind of survey the rest of the tournament. There's only one other team. They have 3 people left to your 4. You see across the way, Dash goes, "Oh no, it's Harry." And Harry choked, the like pompous asshole lion guy, goes, "I knew it would be us. You stand no chance against my ringers." And you see across from you are Mars Williams, a tennis player. You also see firefighter that's looking over at you. And then the third person looks to be a weird over the top street magician who is just like shuffling cards in front of your face, and they're like walking in your direction. But it seems like this will be the final battle is between you and these 3. Actually, let's check in with you, Colin. Colin, how are you doing on the ground? Are you going to get up, or are you going to keep playing dead?
I'm going to get up right now.
Colin, yeah, I need you to, Colin, you really need to step up this time, okay?
I'm sorry. Okay. Here we go. And then I'm pumping myself up.
You hear a thwack with like the sound of the most intense tennis racket sound you've ever heard. All right, give me a disadvantage dodge roll.
Oh my gosh. I got a nat 20 and a 1.
Oh my, how does that even happen?
I did.
You did not.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So yeah.
And how much health do you have left?
A 5. So as I'm pumping myself up, I get hit by a tennis racket and die.
The ball. She hit the ball from across the field. Yeah, you're dead. You died.
Oh man.
I don't really have a plan for this other than to say that Colin, and maybe let's say in like ghost form, give me a so you had 5 health left. Let's say that you have 5 luck points to share with anybody right now. Okay? Like for the rest
Yeah.
of the time, you're just a ghost that's hovering with everybody else.
I love it.
This is great. I get to. This is awesome. I'm pumping myself up, and I'm like getting geared up because Honey told me I need to get my head in the game, and I want to show up. And as I look up, I get hit by the ball, and I'm out. I am just out.
Yeah, so in this instance, you hear Dash from a distance go, "It's okay, Colin," and he chucks the ball, and it hits you and bloops you back into the ball. But you're dead. You're dead. So Ghost Colin can support the crew as much as. Actually, it's even funnier if the ball hits you and tries to bloop you back in, but it's like it keeps trying to pull you, but it's not working, and so it just kind of falls on the ground, and you're just still lying there. Okay, let's do a regular initiative. So going first will be you, Stack. What would you like to do? Again, you got the tennis player, the magician, and the firefighter.
Whatever happened to my buddy, the truck driver, big burly truck driver? Is he still?
He got
recalled.
returned. He got recalled because he was broken.
Okay. Is there any hot oil around that I could add water to? Skillet.
Yeah, of course. This is the tournament. There's all sorts of random crap flying around. Yeah, so whatever you need is in this kitchen of death, let's say.
Okay, well then I'm going straight for the skillet, and I'm grabbing that thing and I'm heating it up. It's already seasoned. It's ready to go. I'm gonna get that thing fired up and set it on fire.
Okay, so you're preparing for the next turn. Okay.
Yeah.
So next is going to be the firefighter. He's going to do a similar. We're going to do like one roll for this. So the firefighter is running over to a fire hydrant that's in the middle of the field and is starting to plug it in for his turn, which will be to turn on a gigantic hose and presumably blast water at your fire. Next up will be the Hulkster. Hulkster's going to go at the magician. The magician is going to try and do like he's going to pull out like a bunch of scarves in front of him while the Hulkster's like running to tackle him. Dives through the scarves, but misses because the magician has like moved himself away. And then he starts like throwing these like razor cards at Hulkster. And Hulkster is just like and isn't moving anymore. Who hasn't gone yet? Honey, you're up.
So I'm hoping that the tennis player and the magician are kind of in a like not too far away from each other, because I would like to use my move called the high note bone shatterer, where I just scream a really, really, really high note, and anybody in
shoot, that's awesome.
Within like a 5 foot, I don't know how close, whatever, but they're at least a couple bones in their bodies just break immediately.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Give me let's do physical roll with advantage because it's one of your special abilities. And I'll roll for each of the 3.
So I got a 7 and a 13.
Hey, I'll give you some luck.
Okay, I need 15. So 2. I need 2 luck. I mean, I have some too. But between me and Colin, we're gonna luck. So I
So what happens? So 2 of them failed. One of them managed to plug their ears and is not going to take the damage because they were able to avoid taking the full force of this scream. But the magician and the tennis player, Mars Williams, they both are about to just get blown away. What happens when you succeed on this attack.
So I think the magician, all the like bones in his fingers break, and then it like goes up to his like arms, and then finally like his humerus. So all the bones in his like arm, essentially both arms break, and then the tennis player, it's only one leg, but it's his good leg. I know they like it's this like servant leg, whatever, and ankle, femur, knee just shattered.
So there's just these like just mangled bodies lying on the ground screaming in pain. Just howling pain is what's going on around this entire stadium. And you can see like the cameras zooming in and like looking at it super closely, and you can hear the roar of people cheering you on because they can see the writings on the wall. But what it's going to come down to, at least in this like what's brewing here on the side, is it fire or is it water? Which is going to the classic choice at the beginning. Whenever Dash always chose fire. He has to go first, and then Harry goes second, and of course chooses water because it's fire's greatest weakness. But here is the chance to see if fire will actually defeat water. So Stack, what I'm going to do is have you roll a d20. Are you stressed or not?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah, by one.
Okay. So you're going to roll with disadvantage.
Stack, it's all up to you.
I'm going to have the firefighter also roll. This is going to determine who's going to go first. They rolled a 10. What did you roll?
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
So sorry.
So the firefighter beats you to the punch and blasts water, and it just instantly puts out your fire.
Oh. It worked really hard on it too.
But what happens? What's unintentionally happened while Harry, the douchebag lion guy in the background's just cackling, just like I was. you suck, bro. What this has done though is created like a big steamy smoke screen in front of you, so it's like kind of fogged the field up. So there would be some advantage to like sneaking up in this case, because there's somebody that has that ability to like leverage this smoke screen in this environment to do some damage. So you use that one turn. What would you like to do as your second action?
Stack, how are you with the knife?
I got the motion down, but I have no knife,
Can I toss him one of my knives?
Toss it around me, pick it up.
Toss it near you.
Toss it near me.
Yes.
You kick it towards him. Yeah.
Kick it towards him.
All right. So the knife hits your hands. You pick it up, and like in a flash, give me a couple just examples of the like flashback, rapid fire sense memory that happens when you feel this knife in your hands from your culinary school days and all the people who told you that you weren't good enough. Like, give me some, like, what are some of the things rushing through his head right now?
Yeah, I'm hearing voices of all the chefs that I've listened to and read about, and the voices of Anthony Bourdain and all these other chefs come rushing through my
Yes, chef. Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
And I'm just embodying chef. And it's just coursing through my veins all of a sudden out of nowhere.
Give me a physical roll with advantage, ignoring everything else. So roll twice, give me the better number.
16.
So as the crowd starts chanting, "Yes, chef, yes, chef, yes, chef," you sort of, the smoke starts to like part, and you kind of enter the immediate vicinity of where the firefighter was, and he's like holding his hose up, like pointing it around. He can't see very well, and from the clouds a cloud passes by and then unwipes you standing behind him with this knife. And I presume you just take him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like one fell swoop and just take him out with one strike.
It's very like anime, where it's so fast you don't see anything, nothing happens, and then all of a sudden he like falls over. The crowd erupts in applause as you've defeated everybody in the field. You see Harry choke across the way going, "What? How could this happen? This was rigged. What the heck? Grandpa, what the heck?" He looks up at Professor Choke, and you see that this professor is asking everybody to quiet down, and he just starts slow clapping, and he points over at Dash and starts to gesture to come up. You all get returned to your buddy balls, get zapped back into them. With this, and he walks away from this field. You see just a bloodbath has happened here, like the most violent scene that you could ever remember in your life. I'm going to need you to do, the two of you that are still alive, a quick little stress test.
17. I'm good. I'm invigorated. Honey is just like invigorated. Who knew that violence, she just thrives.
I got an 18.
Wow.
Jack's like finding himself. He just found himself.
That's right. Stacks on stacks. Okay. So you guys are good. You're not like extra stressed, anxious given what's just transpired. Dash heads up to and you can see through your little portal windows of the balls. It's just the two of you. The others couldn't be returned in this case. It was a legitimate to the death situation. So you can see Dash going up to Professor Choke, who's welcomed him. He goes, "Congratulations, Dash. I knew you always would succeed. The first time I saw you, I knew everybody who chooses fire is a good one. In celebration of your victory before the big banquet to show you off to the world that you are the Buddy Ball Master, I would like to offer you a gift, and that is that there's a great secret about the Buddy Balls, and that is that we actually, within the big database system that I have, the Buddy Ball, the Buddy Decks, we're actually cloning everyone as we go. So, that's how you can like show up and have a revitalized buddy to go out and keep fighting, is that we just give you a new clone version, and so we just download them into the balls. And so here, what I've done is I will just reload from the last save point the rest of your buddies so that they can go off with you. And so he presses like a little button, it like comes out of this like this tube, like 4 other balls just kind of roll down it and like bloop, 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 bloop. Almost like what are those called? Like a skee ball slot. And he takes them out, and you can see they like start to like blop into the slots that were missing for you guys that were that were still alive. And you can see Colin among the other 3 start to rematerialize as like the pre-dead version of you, the pre-fight version of you from the last save point. So you have no memory of dying or even what happened in the battle, but you like are waking up again like you had just gone through the hospital. Well, I guess we'll pause there. Like, how are you feeling?
I'm freaking out. I'm about to pass out.
Colin, I don't know how much. I don't think you remember any of this, but we've gone on another journey, and I'm so glad to see you alive and well.
There is a costume thing, and I'm in a floating tank. I'm so glad you're here, honey.
We're gonna get through this. I've got your back.
It's at this point that you notice that Professor Choke is a 5-headed lion. So Colin, give me a stress test with disadvantage.
That's a 2.
So through the muffled sounds of your screams, as you keep enduring what is your own personal nightmare hell, and what seems to be like just the most energizing, reawakening paradise for Honey and Stack. It's at this point that within your 3 little buddy balls, the black mold starts to envelop you and like rematerialize and take over your forms, even in the stasis of the buddy ball, and you end up portaling back to yourselves. You're in the food truck once again as it's driving down the road. Stack, you're at the wheel. You've plopped back into your seats, and you're back home again.
Can we just go to an IHOP on me? I really just want some frickin' pancakes right now.
Thank you everyone for listening. This episode featured myself, Matt Kroeger, your game master, Emily Holland as Honey, Danny Kerr as Stack, and Colin Orr as Colin Orr. Theme song is by Funeral Language. You can follow us on the social medias and YouTube at One Shot to Survive, and if you enjoyed the show, maybe consider leaving a review in your podcast app or sharing with your knife dancing, pancake flipping, maskophobic friends. Or just anyone, you don't have to be that specific. We also have a Patreon at patreon.com/oneshottosurvive, where you can gain access to exclusive bonus content like recap podcasts and even the one shot from this very episode in the event that you too would like to be a Ball Buddy Master. This episode also prompted me to, maybe write down what the mechanics are for when a character dies. Something seems kind of important. So head on over to our Patreon to subscribe because I'm working on the first DMs from the GM newsletter that will go out to our Double Advantage patrons really soon. Consider it my New Year's resolution. Speaking of which, the next episode will be available December 31st, so get ready to ring in 2026 with even more Mold RPG goodness. And as the year comes to a close, just a sincere thank you for listening. And as always, do good and be well, friends.
This is hilarious. I love that. Like I keep on wanting to change my shadow more than anything. I want to change my shadow each episode, and I cannot believe I picked this one for this session,
this
costume thing. But it makes sense.